Hi everyone, so I'm making this video to help you get going with modding at home using mCreator. This is something you're really going to need a parent for. I'm showing you this on a Mac for one thing, and if you have a Windows machine, you're definitely going to need a parent to sort of translate all the differences between Macs and Windows for you. The other thing is that you have to have a Pilo account to do mCreator, and your parent is going to need to get that account for you. It's not to use mCreator, but to download it and install it, you need a Pilo account. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to start by getting Google open and typing in mCreator. So not Creator, mCreator. Okay, and then we're going to click on that. And then we're going to go to download, and it's for Windows, Mac, and Linux. So whatever type of machine you have, you can find it. And so we're just going to go to download mCreator. And then here is the latest version. Now there are other versions down here. And in class, we actually used an older version, right? Then we're going to download today. But downloading and installing the older version is actually a lot of work to get to work. For some reason, it's much worse. Well, I guess it makes sense that it's much worse, but we're going to download mCreator 1.9, and even though we weren't using that in class, we should be able to get all your mods up. Now, there is a little bit of complication in getting it to run your backup file, so we're going to show you a little bit about how to do that. Okay, so we're going to go to download, and then over here is a page that has it for all the different types of computers, so Mac, Linux, Windows, and I'm going to go over here to Mac and download it, and I'm going to save the file, and I'm going to come back when it's all downloaded. Okay, so it's all done downloading, so I'm going to click on the download file, and I'm going to open this file. Okay. And there it is. And you can move this, if you're on a Mac, you can move this app to your applications file, which is what you would usually do. So here's applications over here, and I would move this to my applications file right here. But I'm just going to click on it and open it up. Okay, so we're going to click on it, or double click, get it to open. Takes a little bit. And I'm going to tell the Mac, yes, I do want to open it. So you might get an error like that, but your parent would know how to deal with that. Okay, here it goes. It's going to start up. Now, notice here, right, that it's telling you you could just build a new workspace. If you don't like all the stuff you built, don't even bother uploading it. Just start building again, right? It's totally fine. And that's where a new workspace comes in. But here we want to do is import from file, because I took one of the files, one of the backup files, from one of the groups in class and made a file that we can import from. Okay, so we're going to do that. It has a weird little browser here, so you have to know where your file is. And so I'm going to go to the desktop, and here is trymcr.mcr. So you're looking for a .mcr file. Remember that previous to doing all this, you would have downloaded your file. I guess I should have said that in the beginning. Let me say it. So the backup file that we made for you in class was uploaded to BlackRocket, and you can log in to BlackRocket using the little cards that we gave you, and you can go and just download that backup file, that MCR file, and put it on the desktop or something. Okay, so we want to navigate to that here, and we're just going to say open. Okay, now I made a new directory called mCreator Workspaces on the desktop. And I would advise you to do that first as well, or right at this point you could do it, because it may yell at you, because if you click on some other directory, just click on the desktop, it doesn't like to have anything else in the directory. So you make just an empty directory and for this to work. Now you'll see yours will not look like this, because you'll probably be clicked on some other folder, and it'll say, please give me an empty folder to work with. And I'm going to try that. So let's see. Oh, see, directory's not empty. There we go. So I'm going to go back to my desktop over here, and I am just gonna make a whole new thing here. I'm just going to say new mCreator workspaces. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to tell it, hey, I want you to use, oops, sorry. New M Creator workspaces. Where did that go? Let's see. There it is, and we'll open. Okay, so it liked that. Okay. Now notice over here that it's giving us a warning because we are in class. We used 1.7.7, and that's below 1.7.9. So there's some things that may not import right. You can just go in and fix them. All right. The only thing you really probably are going to be unhappy about is the fact that the mob AI tasks are not going to come through. But you can go and fix that. Okay. And again, we're using the 1.9 M Creator because trying to download and install 1.7.7 is quite a bit of work and probably would not work for you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to say okay. And now there's this set import workplace settings. And this is really not the most important thing. But here I'm going to put in things like the mod display name. So this is the name that would be shown in the game. So I'm going to put Katrin mod. Okay. And then down here, I'll just say, my mods. You can put out whatever you want there. But this is kind of the name of all the mods. And then, a description, which, you could write a little more than that, right? Okay. And I'm going to set that. And now it's completely done, and it pulls up this little helpful website about learning M Creator, etc. And there's lots of things on the web for doing M Creator, so it's really great that you can go and look at that. But here we have our M Creator. Now it's compiling, of course, first, right? It takes a while to compile. We say okay, and we just have to wait for all the stuff that's working. You can see that I have all the stuff that was in that that MCR file. You didn't know it was in there before, but this was one of the students' all their mods. Okay. And this works very much like what we had before. There's the workspace tab, and now you can see there's nothing over here, but if you look over here, this is where that stuff is. So if you look right here, right, this is a compiler. This is the running the test environment. There's stuff over here that you can use. So you just need to go through and figure out what all these things are, but they're really very much the same as you're used to. The plus sign, right? All right. So one thing you should do before you do anything is just build the code. Now remember, things used to have a little symbol over here to allow you to build, but now we have a build and run menu. And I want to point something else out too, because remember we had a tools tab and we don't really have that here. But you do have a resources tab, and here's where you would create a texture from template or from scratch, right? This is when you would draw it yourself. This is when you would get that texture from defined Minecraft resources. Anyway, let's build. So the first thing we're going to do is go over here to build M Creator workspace, okay? Because this has just been loaded up, not really built. Okay, so let's build it. We'll go to the console and take a look. Look at that, built in like 1 second. That's awesome. Okay, and now we're going to run the client environment. And I'm going to come back when that's all done. And here it is, and we're going to go into the world, create a new world. Well, I think I did this before, so I'm going to delete that one. And I'm going to create a new world. And I'm going to creative mode. It plays this nice music. I'm not sure why. Okay, and then we're going in. It's going to build the terrain. All right, so here we go. So here we are in Minecraft, and we can take a look at the inventory, for instance, all the blocks. And you can see here, there's this nice block here, this 101, this binary block that was made by one of the students. It's super cool. And I'm going to get a little pickaxe just for fun. See what that block drops. Okay, cool. I'm going to put this block down. And get my pickaxe and start. Oh, so it doesn't drop anything. Okay, it's really cool though. All right, so you can see that some of the mods that the student made have come in to M Creator 1.9. Okay, now if you want to use this in real Minecraft, let me quit this because it's making a lot of noise. Okay, so if you want to use your mods in real Minecraft, you have to own Minecraft. Now for PC and Mac, Minecraft is like $26. So you could get your parent to buy that, and you can export your stuff to Minecraft itself. But a lot of the students, kind of like to play in this version that comes with mCreator. Okay, I might make another video about doing that. Okay, hope this works for you. Good luck.